What's up, guys? It's your boy Reaction Action, bringing you another video, man. All right, today we're gonna be reacting to Tom Holland, the Storyteller. Ooh. All right, so I'm guessing Tom Holland's gonna tell us a story. This is actually a pretty interesting title. Very intrigued by it. Not really sure what story he's gonna tell us. Maybe of the time that he met Zendaya and he fell in love and stuff like. Nah, I ain't gonna be down playing. But yeah, guys, Tom Holland is a really hilarious dude, and I'm expecting this to be a pretty hilarious story. So I'm really excited to see what story he has to tell us, guys. Let's get on into it. But anyways, guys, enjoy my reaction. Don't forget to like, share with your friends, comment new videos you want to see in the future, and if you're new, join this family, and don't forget to subscribe. Let's get into the video.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, guys, I lost my wireless headphones, so we're going to be using these until I can find them because they cost a lot of money. Let's get into it.
With Robert Downey Jr. in Civil War. So what was it like meeting Robert Downey Jr. for the first time?
Amazing.
So I was in Atlanta for my first screen test. They told us 25 minutes before that Robert was going to come along and do the audition. Literally on cue, a helicopter flew down, came for his audition. And I was like, one day.
Can't expect nothing less of Robert.
One day. But yeah, so I go into this room to do the audition, and I see Robert Downey Jr. I go up to him, I shake his hand, nice to meet you, and I'm starting to panic, right? I'm like, oh my God, it's Robert Downey Jr.
Same.
And I'm looking him in the
All
face,
day.
sort of going, there's something different about you in person. Do they do something to your face on camera?
Look different on
you don't look
camera.
the same. And then Robert then walked in. And I realized I've been talking to his stunt double the whole time.
Bro!
So I got my nervous, jittery stuff out of the way.
That's right. I wish we'd had a picture of him.
Met Robert
Oh my God.
Wonder how he must look really like him.
Probably,
This is how bad it is for me. I was told it was a wedding.
What happened?
I showed up to the wedding.
Very somber wedding.
Cover your ears. And I was like, where's Robert?
And was that helpful to Spider-Man? Was the physicality of that part helpful in this?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, dancing is a really good way of controlling your physicality. And playing a character like Spider-Man, he is probably the most physical character you could ever play. So every day, I was having to land in poses.
Yeah, he does his
the
own
amount of times
stunts.
I pulled my groin on this movie is ridiculous. But yeah, my gymnastics background was the most helpful thing. But the funny thing is the director got too excited at times. It was like, Tom, can you climb up that wall and then do a double backflip off here onto there? I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not an Olympian. Like, I have a basic gymnastics background. Joke.
It's gonna be another $1 million for that.
I should go to a high school undercover.
Right.
And it was completely a joke, and Marvel took it completely seriously. I guess they didn't get my British sarcasm.
Yeah, they do that.
And yeah, so the next thing I know, I was like, had a backpack with a pencil case on my way to Bronx School of Science.
Oh boy. Didn't
Which-
let you go to actual class.
Yes, yeah, I went to school with a fake name and a fake accent.
Did you have a fake mother drop you off?
No, they brought Marissa Tomei in just for that weekend. But yeah, and Bronx School of Science is a school for genius kids.
Genius kids, okay.
And I am no genius.
You're not?
No,
Yes,
even
you
the
are,
teachers didn't
Tom.
know that I was not a real student, so they would bring me up to the front of the class and be like, "What do you think, new kid?" I'm like, "I have no idea what you're talking about." So it was. Very
I hated speaking in class.
There is.
And yeah, so I enrolled in a high school for 3 days. I had like an accent, a fake name, a backstory.
What was your fake name?
Ben Perkins, who's my acting coach from when I was a kid. But they paired me with a kid called Arun, and I was supposed to be his brother or something like that. And Arun is an Indian kid, and when I came here, I was like, and we're like, yeah, we're just distant brothers from,
He's my third cousin.
Anyway, moving on.
Very
Did you
distant.
ever figure out that it was you, or like when the movie came out, did you ever tell them that it was you?
Well, I had one funny experience. I was sat at the back of a classroom next to quite a pretty girl, and eventually she's like, "So, dude, what's your deal, man?" I was like, "Well, do you want to know my secret?" Okay.
I'm Spider-Man.
I'm actually Spider-Man. She's like, "Dude, you're nuts, bro."
Bro!
I was like, "No, seriously, I'm actually an actor. I'm British, and I'm playing Spider-Man." And she didn't believe me.
I would have played along.
Maybe that's a
Civil War wasn't
ridiculous
out yet.
story.
I know.
Yes.
Well, you know, I went out afterwards to sort of celebrate and have a good time. I probably had one too many. And I was at this party with a couple of my friends, and an old friend of mine who's a manager comes up to me, and he's like, Tom, do you know Madonna? And I'm like, funnily enough, no. So he goes, come with me, come with me, come with me. So he drags me across this nightclub and introduces me to Madonna. Now the whole way on the way over there, I'm
awesome.
going, what do I say? Hello, I had no idea what to say. So I get up there and I go, hello. That's all I come up with. I was like, hi, I'm Madonna, how you doing? I'm good, thank you, I'm well. And Jason can see me panicking and goes, Madonna, Tom is an incredible dancer.
Oh my gosh.
I'm like, I'm gonna kill you.
Why?
And she goes, really? Well, that's something I'd love to see. Show me.
Oh my.
So I'm thinking I have two options, right? I can just faint, just pass out, or I can take Madonna into the dance floor, dance with her, and show her my moves and just have a great time.
Sure.
Or bathroom break. Go to the bathroom.
Being an idiot, I went for option 2. I take her hand, I sort of drag her into the dance floor, and as soon as I took her, I realized that this was a mistake. It was a big mistake. Now, I used to be Billy Elliot, and I used to do a lot of dancing.
I think I said he ballet, right?
Choreographed. I didn't wing it. I didn't just go on stage and do a different show.
You should have just choreographed one. Did a choreograph one.
Of buying my first apartment, which I'm over the moon with. The funny story is that I've been looking for an apartment nearly for 2 years, and my mum rang me up while I was shooting reshoots actually here on this lot. And she was like, Tom, I found the most amazing apartment. It's 2 bedrooms, it's lovely, you'll love it. It's brilliant. I was like, Mum, that sounds amazing. Where is it? You could literally throw a stone from my house to where it is. It's like down the street from where I live.
Right
Where is
next
it, here
door.
in America?
In London.
In London.
And I was kind of planning to move out here to LA, but now I'm only just moving 5 minutes away from my mum.
Oh.
Look at that.
But yeah, so
Oh, it's gonna be Mama's boy.
it's,
I have the perfect house for you. It's right
Mum, you
there.
should do it. Just put the offer in. It sounds great. And she was like, oh, I've already done it. Great. Thanks, Mum. But I love it. I'm so happy she did. So I start dancing with her, and there's not much arms involved. I'm just sort of doing a little 2-step to try and like warm myself up. And she's so unimpressed. She's so unimpressed that I just bailed and left. I just can't do this.
First Madonna impression. No, Tom.
Fainted in the
You should have did a flip or something. Do a backflip.
The next day, I'm telling my family on FaceTime, who's having a family dinner, about my evening and the Oscars. They wanted to know all the goss, and I end up telling them this story. My dad is wetting himself. My mum is cringing, and then my little brother Paddy goes, "Who's Madonna?"
You got this
That's
role.
great.
That's a huge thing to get this role.
I basically had been auditioning for about 5 months.
That's crazy how long that process
After my
takes.
final audition, they said, you'll find out tomorrow. Fast forward 6 weeks, I was still waiting, and one day Marvel just posted on their Instagram, go to our website to find out who the new Spider-Man is. And that's it. I just found out online. They didn't
call
me up
or
So I
send-
ran downstairs.
what?
I was going ballistic. My poor dog Tessa was terrified. And my brother Harry, who's pretty savvy with technology and stuff, was like, dude, they've probably been hacked, bro. Like,
Oh
they
my
would
god.
call you, right? They would let you know. And so I called my agents. They were like, oh, this is amazing. And then Kevin Feige finally rang me and said, I've got some great news. You're going to be Spider-Man.
Oh my
I was like, I know,
gosh,
Kevin.
man.
Put it on.
Yeah.
Put it on Instagram. You even called me before you put it on the internet. Oh my gosh, that was great. Oh, no. So, thought Tom was gonna tell us one story, but he told us like 10. And unsurprisingly, he is a very good storyteller. I think my favorite one that he told was the Madonna one. I was cringing just thinking about it, dude. Like that's really embarrassing. Having somebody you idolize to a degree, having to go up to her, talk to her, panic on the inside, and then your boy throws you under the bus and said, "Oh my gosh, she's a great dancer." Yeah. I don't know, man. I would have came up with something like I have to go to the bathroom real quick. I will be back, and jump out the window and run home. I don't know, man. You gotta figure out something. Also, the stunt double. He didn't even know that it wasn't Robert Downey Jr. until like what? Till Robert Downey Jr. actually walked in. That's pretty crazy. How? I'm gonna look up his stunt double. That stunt double must look exactly like Robert. I thought usually, you know, they just had like the same hair, same facial structure, stuff like that, and you only like film them from the back. But to look dead in a man's eye, still not be able to tell that must be his twin or his brother or something. I don't know. But yeah, man, overall, this was really good. Tom Holland has a lot of very interesting stories to tell. A lot of them. Maybe next he'll tell us about the day he knew he was in love with Zendaya, you know, but that is a video for another day. Hopefully that's made. But anyways, guys, you enjoyed my reaction. Don't forget to like, share with your friends, comment new videos you want to see in the future, and if you're new, join this family, and don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.
3, 2, 1.